I'm possessed. That's nowhere near how it went. But the short of it is being possessed is almost being like, raped. Well, hello. Before I get into telling this really horrid story, I'd like to say, first off, thank you to all of our new subs. I didn't honestly expect people would like this. I didn't know it would go this quick. So thank you. Thank you very much. And if you have any suggestions on topics, things you want to know, questions, silly paranormal crap you've seen you want me to see, leave it in the comments below. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just get into the nitty gritty of this. I was actually possessed by a spirit. Probably the worst night of my life. Alright, let's do the backstory here to this, where I was, what was going on. I was on an investigation in a graveyard in Union Grove, Alabama. Union Grove, it's a little bitty town. I mean, like, a little bitty. This graveyard has the weirdest names. Like, I don't even know if I have any footage to show, but like literally the weirdest names. Well, anyway, this place is spooky at night. So people have said they've seen people walking around in there at night, and a hooded figure and all kind of really crazy stuff. And this church was like halfway abandoned. Like it was not really being used, but like they were keeping it up, like it was kind of funny. Well, I spent 3 nights there, and the third night, I'm completely alone. I'm sitting Indian style on like the little road that goes in between the graveyard. It's like a little S, like this, okay? It goes around and it comes back around and out. It's not a really big graveyard. Well, I'm sitting there. I have a camera facing this way and a camera facing this way. Unfortunately, like literally, I don't have any of that footage. Like it wasn't anything. Literally it was just quiet graveyard. There's nothing there. I was sitting there. I ran the spirit box. I was messing with some stuff. I was trying to talk to stuff. And then it felt like I got slapped in the back of the head. And I mean like with a bat. Like I literally thought I got attacked. And there was nothing there. There was nothing there. After searching around and everything, there was nothing there. But like it literally felt like I got hit in the back of the head. About 5 minutes after that, I started having, issues. I'm not even going to lie, it was issues. I started feeling really weird. And if you watch these videos, I say feelings mean absolutely nothing in a paranormal investigation because they don't. Feelings are anything. Okay, a chill can mean 10,000 different things. Well, what I started feeling was not myself. Like, I don't know, I felt like I was in the wrong place, in the wrong time. And almost every time I closed my eyes, I would have a weird flash of like memory. And it wasn't bad. It was like having dinner with my wife and kids. Like it was really weird stuff. Okay, nothing negative. I mean, like it was just nothing negative. But my dumbass stayed in the cemetery. I moved to a different area, started more investigating. I stayed there until in the morning. I went back to my house. I waited to go to the office. I didn't even do anything. I went home, I ate, then I went to sleep. That night, I had the craziest dream I've ever had in my life. It was a lifetime. I literally popped into a lifetime. I lived in that short dream, in 8 hours of sleep. I lived an entire life. It was nuts. I remember it so vividly that I could tell you what my wife looked like. Okay? And at the time I was married, that's not what my wife looked like. Kids completely different. Like literally, I remember going to their tennis game. Like I remember doing stuff like that. Like family related things. It was like all the memories that whatever this was got packed into my 8 hour dream. Okay, like, and to this day, I still have flashes of those memories. Like, literally, like, my wife was a strawberry blonde, little sassy chick. We had a little boy that looked just like her, same hair, and really sassy, just like him. And then we had a daughter that was real timid and, like, real quiet, but she was real cool. It was nuts. Because I remember even little details, like what we would eat for dinner when I got home from work. Like, I remember work. I remember driving a tow truck and doing that, which the odd part about that's the only thing that lines up with my life. Because at one point I was driving a tow truck. But it was like a whole life. It was nuts. And I still have like weird memory flashes of it. And it wasn't in this time. Like you can tell it was a little bit old. Not much, but a little bit older. But like I remember looking down and seeing my arms. I didn't have any tattoos. Like I remember looking in the mirror and it was distorted. Like I couldn't tell. I remember every detail of that. Okay. About a week later, like, and I started having really crazy, real memories of all of it. Like the whole lifetime, I kept getting little memories. I went back to that cemetery and one headstone stuck out to me so bad that it was crazy. And the last name was Waterloo. Okay? Hell, I don't even know. Like, I don't remember the first name. I think it had two on it. But it was Waterloo. I remember that very, very careful, very nuts, because it was nuts. I went back, I stayed there, I did some things. I did a native, like, ritual to, like, help, cleanse, whatever. So I left, I never went back. I had those dreams and memories for 5 months. For 5 months. I almost quit. I almost quit paranormal anything. Because, man, I can't live with my own shit and then someone else's, like, whole memories and life. How many of those do you think you can cram into your brain? So I took a pause and I took a little bit of a different approach at doing things. But like I said, it was pretty much the fucking worst night of my life because I literally had a whole nother person's memories implanted into my brain. Their whole life. So I have my whole life, then I have their whole fucking life. And it's goofy because even to this day, it still affects me like that. So a good moral to this is, you know, all these crazy YouTube ghost hunters that are getting like, they're getting possessed by shit. That's not real. Like, it's just not real. Real possession is way different than people think. I didn't believe it was possession at first. I thought maybe I had some weird past life regression or some shit. Until I talked to one of my cousins and he had a different view on it. And I kind of see that view now. Now that it's been years later, I kind of see it. Because it felt like I got hit. I feel like that ghost or that spirit wanted me to do something. I don't even know. I don't know why or what. Because, I mean, what came out of it? Absolutely nothing. Maybe he was pissed off at me. Or maybe he was pissed off he was dead. So he wanted to, like, share it. I don't know. But see, that's the thing. I don't remember the death part. I don't remember the birth. I got jumped in right in the middle of his life. Like, I don't even know. Coming home from work one day, I just didn't go to my house. I went to Dad. You know, like, that's how it felt. Yes, I know how fucking crazy that sounds. But, I mean, like, that's what happened. So, that is what being possessed is like. It wasn't a demon, so I could, you know, like, I don't believe that happens. You get possessed, you get taken over by something. And being invaded like that is scary. It really is. Well, alright. I hope you enjoyed this story. I have cajillions more. So what I've decided to do is try to put one up every Wednesday. I mean, I have at least 300 of them. So we can do this for a while. If you like this, make sure you like. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Bye.